You know, there's two reasons why a man, or maybe three reasons why a man keep doing the same crap to you. There's a couple of reasons why he keeps cheating and or he's inconsistent with you. Number one, he knows that you ain't going nowhere, or he don't really like you. Either one, and that's why he keep doing what he's doing. Because when a man know his woman is desired, highly desired, and highly beautiful, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm good. When he knows that, when he knows that, he humbles himself because he knows you don't really need him for that reason. That means he knows that you can walk away. You know what's the biggest you know who is the biggest targets that men do these things to? Women with no options. If you ain't got no options, he don't respect you a lot. Even though he don't want you to have options, but if you have no options because you are in survival mode, you don't have any money, you don't have any place to go, you don't have nothing for you, that man won't respect you, that man won't keep you, that man will dog you. Seriously, he will dog you. Because he knows that you can't leave, so he can do whatever he wants. He can bring anybody he wants in a relationship. He can go and come as he please. You ain't going away. When a man knows that you can't go anywhere, the way he treats you is different. This is why women have to have their own stuff. In this today's world, women needs their own stuff. Listen, even if you don't have your own stuff, you need to be able to have your own stuff. Because if not, the men that you attract are different. See, when you are in survival mode, when you don't have a place to go, when you don't have no money, you have to take what you take. Or else you're going to be in a shelter somewhere, you're going to be with your parents, and you probably don't want to be there. But these men know exactly, they know exactly who to target. If your thing is, I am ride or die, I will never do this, I will never leave, you're the perfect target. Don't tell people that you will never leave. People will ask you questions. Don't tell them that you will never leave. Don't tell them that I'm not going nowhere no matter what you do. Some of you all be like, it's okay. You all be hearing these people joke at you and you be laughing and they be dead serious. They're playing games with you to see what you are saying, what you are thinking. These brothers, they do all these things to you when they know that you can't leave. It's sad. They're predators and you are the perfect prey. That's why you have to have options. I'm teaching my daughters to have options. I'm teaching my daughters to learn to depend on a man, but not to only depend on a man. You got to be dependent on your own self because you have to know if something breaks out, something happens, because some of these people, they don't know they can't love a soft woman. They can't love a woman who's loyal. They can't love that type of woman because they find it boring. Some of y'all women find that man boring too. A man who is kind and loving, and you find him boring. I'm saying some of y'all is just grounded in trauma. And fear. And so when you have that person, you're going to lose them. Why? But you have to understand, man, men play games with women who they know they ain't going nowhere. If a man knows that you ain't going, if a man knows that you have options, that's why sometimes you have to remind these people you have options. You have to remind them. Sometimes you bring up stories about, I probably shouldn't say this because my wife is right here. I don't want her to use this on me. But sometimes you gotta bring up stories about, hey, somebody turned hot at me today and he was handsome. You ain't have to say it like that. But I'm telling you, men want women who men want. Ain't nobody wants you if nobody wants you. This is why when you are single, nobody wants you. And as soon as you get married or get in a relationship, everybody coming from second grade talking about, hey, I should like you from since second grade. You remember me? As soon as you get in a relationship, because some people want you when people want you. I'm just saying, man. No. These men are treating you all like shit because why? You can't go nowhere and you ain't going nowhere because you are so loyal. I am too loyal. That's not who I am. That's not my character. All right, then be that. Then be that. Be careful too. I'm just saying.